Hi dears, welcome to our basic science class. Today we are going to start our first chapter, reaping gold from soil. Before that, let's visit a vegetable garden. Do you have a vegetable garden like this? Then definitely you will nurture it for better yield. But nurturing alone is not enough for get more yield. There are other factors to be considered. They are availability of sunlight, fertile soil, quality seeds and planting materials, suitable climate, proper manuring, and pest control. A single plant yields plenty of seeds. Are all seeds suitable for farming? No. All seeds may not have the same quality. That is, quality of seed or planting material is one of the important factors for a good yield. So, several factors to be considered while selecting seed from a plant. Observe these two pictures. What differences do you notice here? Yes, the plant shown in the first picture has more yield, and the second one is a diseased plant. So seeds are not collected from that plant. We know fruits are formed in a plant at different stages of its life. The fruit formed at the mid stage is suitable for collecting seeds. So, let's try to write down the qualities essential for a plant from which seeds are collected. The seeds must be collected from the fruits that form in the mid-span and having high productivity. Also, the seed must be collected from a healthy and disease-free plant. Can you identify this seed? Yes. It is the seeds of lady's finger. And then, how can you identify whether the seeds are good or bad? Yes, by observing them. And if it is not good, we can remove from them. Then the seeds are planted directly. Once again, seeds like bitter gourd, pea, lady's finger can examine them and we can remove them if it is not good. Then what about this one? It is the seed of chili and it is too small to examine. So, sowing is done first. When the seeds are sprouted, it is transplanted. This method is used for seeds like chili, brinjal, rice and spinach. So now you are familiar with plants that germinate from seeds. The formation of seedlings from seeds is by sexual reproduction. Tomato, chili, brinjal and rice are some of the examples for sexual reproduction. Also, new plants can be produced from other parts like root, stem and leaf, and it is called vegetative propagation. Once again, the formation of new plantlets from parts like root, stem and leaf is called vegetative propagation. Sugarcane, sweet potato and curry leaf are some of the examples for vegetative propagation. Dear students, today we have discussed about sexual reproduction and vegetative propagation. Try to find out more examples for each. See you in the next class. Thank you.